Hello, Shadwell here, ready to talk about the next film in my collection, Child's Play 2 from 1990. It's directed by John Lafia and stars Alex Vincent and Christine Elise. Well, we're not a campy yet, but they certainly cranked up the humor on this installment from the trailer for the film, which is oddly the only special feature on this Blu-ray disc, to several lines in the actual film. Child's Play 2 is fairly humorous and on purpose. This sequel is better than the original, but just barely. I honestly like that they're still playing the film mostly serious, with the occasional wink wink nudge nudge to the audience with either a joke or a meta moment letting us know that the filmmakers find the premise to be just as ridiculous sometimes. Although there are some things I just gladly overlook in order to fully enjoy this film. Like the opening titles of the film has the Good Guy Factory installation heads personally rebuilding the Chucky doll from how he ended up in the first Child's Play film, all burnt to shit and such. Why do this? They give us the flimsiest of excuses when Ally McBeal's boss says they wanted to rebuild him to make sure he wasn't defective. This does make a little bit of sense until you realize they had to rebuild the computer chip in Chucky and such, and so this is a zero-sum scene. Just an excuse to get Chucky back to Chucky status. Also, what exactly do regular people think happened with Chucky? Apparently the cops denied that Chucky happened. Andy's mother backed up Andy's story and so is missing from this film as she is in psychiatric counseling, putting Andy up for being fostered by foster parents. But if they don't believe the Chucky story, just what exactly do they think happened with all those murders? Do they think Andy did them? His mother? It's never answered, and it's my biggest question I have. I want answers, damn it. But this film is better than the first one. The small streak of humor is much appreciated. The kills are better. The finale in the factory a la Terminator is also really cool. The only trouble with this film is the plot holes that I've already talked about that are kind of glaring. That, and there's a superfluous sequence where the foster daughter Kyle gets in an auto accident to shake Chucky loose and go save Andy. But then Chucky is back on her in a matter of minutes. I think this was done to simply pad the runtime, as the movie doesn't even clock in at 90 minutes. So it's very possible that that was the reason that sequence exists. But the simplicity of the sequel and several of its separate elements do win me over, and so again, I think this is better than the original, but just barely. Which is why I'm giving it an A-, and tomorrow it's another 50 Drive Movie Classics film. This time it's Snow Beast. See y'all then.